If you were to look back at yourself when you're in high school, what would you tell your high school self that you know today?
To grow up a little bit, be more sensible. No, I think there's for sure a couple of things I think which do come with experience. And now that I look back, I think I would like to advise myself is to never lose that sense of learning, right? You should always learn. You should keep learning new things, be up to date on what's happening, never lose that. And it can happen that when you are in this monotonous life of 9 to 5 you work and then you do things and then you lose that way of learning new things. You should never do that. Another thing I would say is adapt to change pretty quick, because when you're in this working environment, things are going to change around you all the time, and no one is going to wait for you to come up to speed. So try and make yourself adapt to change pretty quick. Another thing is ask for help. Yeah, never be afraid to ask for help. It's like that's the reason you are in a team. You're not an individual working on something. It's a team, right? That's why you're there. You ask for help from your colleagues, and whenever you can, you always help out as well. Because I've learned this over time that when you help out people, there's a chance that you will learn something new on your own. So that's one of the important things. And last but not least, I think communication is important. I always believe in over communication rather than less communication. It's like you can talk more. I think getting things crystal clear is really important. Else you will probably waste your time in doing something, and the end product is not exactly what you were looking for. So yeah, these are the few things I would surely tell myself back then.
Well, thank you. I'm sure those are really helpful. I think that sometimes we believe that when we ask a question, it somehow reflects that we're not smart or we're not capable.
Right.
And the person who's answering it is so usually 99.9% delighted to answer, and they don't have any thought about your intelligence level. They're just thinking that you're an attentive person. And it's exactly the opposite of what we think when we ask questions. So I really like the fact that you brought that up. Yeah, that's really
Yep.
nice. Well, Akshay, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And we wish you the very best in your journey at Walmart. Sounds like you're on your way to amazing things there and will grow with the company as they grow. They are obviously a very big force to contend with in the e-commerce market. So I see good things in your future in there. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to help anytime.
Thank you.